Okay, hello everyone. Hello everyone. This is Sharonda. This is my podcast and YouTube channel all in one, Spiritual Sense. I was not able to record on yesterday, and I do apologize for that. So I'm doing a reading today. So this reading is in relation to someone who may be battling spiritual attack, battle for the mind. I feel. Okay, so if it does not resonate with you, well, it may not apply to you, may apply to whomever. We will all have challenges in this life experience. So we would know someone who is battling uh, um, battles towards the mind and thought process, if that makes sense to you. I do apologize. Did misspoke. This is my podcast and YouTube channel, Magic Mind Medium. All right, so this is for someone who is under a spiritual attack, battle for the mind. So we're going to go ahead and proceed with the prayer. Father Supreme Being of all being, thank you for waking me, family, and friends alike up this morning to see another day. Continue to bless us and shield us from any injury, harm, and danger. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. As it is said, it is so. I declare and I decree. So give me infinite wisdom, knowledge, capability, and understanding as I do this reading. So if it resonates with you, it may not resonate directly to you, but indirectly towards someone that you may know. Because we all in this life experience will encounter our own mental challenges as well as maybe those around us. All right. All right. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to do a 2, 3 cards spread. So we're going to say 1, 2, and 3. So basically, the purpose of me naming this whole setup Magic Mind because such as that magic, when energies come against your mind, when you're under a spiritual attack, and how that can manifest. All right. All right. So we have 1, 2, and 3. So I think it's in relation to someone who may be under a spiritual attack towards the mind, to get you to believe something that may not be true. All right. Okay, so I have Knight of Wands, if you're able to review, Society, as well as Wealth. So, as we can see here, we have Knight of Wands, the Rock Star. Knight cards are action oriented, focus on the voyage. These cards can represent young adults. So I do believe that whoever this is affiliated to your beliefs in terms of spirituality and religion. Without picking on any special interest groups, religious affiliations, or whatever the case may be, this is the undertone as to what I feel that is, right? So it's a play on psychology in terms of how you feel about things and how you manifest things is what it lets me know. Oftentimes, when we are plagued with some things that we may feel guilty about or shameful of, it will manifest into our internal psyche, and we will facilitate these self um, sabotaging thoughts towards us that can manifest in things such as mental challenges, physical challenges, or even violent behavior. So I have wealth here, wealth. Now we know what wealth is. Wealth has a lot to do with what? Health, financial, assets, knowledge, ability. I'm going to say in this circumstance is applicable to all these things. So something lets me know that there may be some attacks that come towards you in every aspect in terms of well-being as a result of this undertone. And we know with the rainbow is all affiliated with, right? Without going too in depth with it. I think that whoever this is applies to, you have been put on a stage, so to speak, or you have been put in a position where you are a orator or someone who's able to vocalize to reach an audience, right? And reason being is because it's the spirit showing how energies can be manipulated by way of thoughts, if that makes sense. All right, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to pull out this card. I have the Ace of Cups. As you can see here, this card has the Eye of Horus there. So basically, the Eye of Horus is, in this instance, it's going to be how you view yourself and how you allow the images that presents to you, whether it be in your own mind or externally, in terms of information that you process in via internet, television, out in the community, how you view these things in it, and how you are receptive to the energy that comes in. Because oftentimes, if it's not favorable, it can get you to turn against yourself, if that makes sense to anybody. I have 5 of coins here. Again, you see the eye cards here. I think this is something that God wants to manifest. You notice how you have the ancient Egyptian um, pictures in the back on this card. So as you can see, this person is looking in and he sees this here, right? Like you may feel as though someone is judging you or looking down on you, and you are in dismay or despair. So by way of psychology, because I do, I'm a self-proclaimed parapsychologist, is what I would like to say. I have not went to school. I started to go to school for psychology, but self-proclaimed parapsychology self. All right. When you are so encased in the past, it lets us know there may be perhaps something that occurred in the past that has had you feeling some type of way about this undertone, right? Now, we'll get a little bit into depth when we get the love cards out. But basically, it's the Eye of Horus, how you view yourself and how you are viewed in terms of personal battles and struggles. Now, this card here, I have Empress. So, when I get the Empress cards, it is in relation to communication, whether it be via social media, print, or whatever the case may be. It's communication with me, right? So let's go ahead. We're going to pull out your love cards. We all will go through these challenges in life. That's just the way it works in terms of belief or lack thereof. All right, so we're going to bring this to a close within the next 10 minutes. It's not going to be a long podcast. All right, so I'm just going to pull out 2 of my love cards, and give me just a moment. Let me meditate on the cards, and then I'm going to pull. All right, so I have card 1, and we're going to say card 2. I'm going to go ahead and pull out the other cards because, again, this is going to be in a end within the next 10 minutes. Past history, let's go ahead and pull out the past history. And so let's say 1 and 2. All right, we're going to go ahead and proceed with thoughts, faith, and belief. And for time purposes, I am just going to do 1 soul truth and a healing oracle, right? All right, we have 1 and we have 2 for the thoughts, faith, and belief cards. And let me go ahead. I'm going to pull out the soul truth, not soul truth, I'm sorry, soul's purpose. I'm going to pull out the soul's purpose card. Just one moment. Begin this podcast YouTube all-in-one is for entertainment purposes. It is for entertainment purposes. And we're going to proceed with the Healing Energy Oracle card. Just one moment to sum it all up. And we're going to bring this to a close within the next 10 minutes. All righty. So I have not turned these cards over for time purposes. I just decided to go ahead and pull those cards off. We're going to bring this to a close within the next, let's see, 10 minutes tops. All right, I have coffee cup here, meeting, conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted and friendship. So I do believe that whoever this reading resonate with, you need to talk it over, talk out your feelings over a cup of coffee or whatever your beverage of choice or meeting place is. Talk out your feelings is what it lets me know, because oftentimes when we are encased in our own mindset and all of this information comes into our spirit, it will come in such a way if we're not grounded negatively wise. All right. Acts. Something lets me know whoever this person is, you need to separate from whomever you are around. I think there are a negative influence on your life. Something lets me know that these energies are not happy, is what it lets me know. And because they're not happy, they help to reconvene a lot of that negative energy that has been put within you. Because something lets me know you spend a lot of time in social media, right? Where you are so codependent on the thoughts or the opinions of others, is what it lets me know. Now let's go ahead. We're going to pull out two of the past history card. So I have unrequited love. Whoever you are in a situation with, I feel is not for you. See, this unrequited love is not reciprocated, right? So the love that you may feel or you may want is not the same love that reciprocates back to you. That's negative energy, is what it lets me know. I have the Asia card here. So that may be an innate knowing. As you can see, this statue of this figure that's here, it does have a gold shroud there. So I honestly feel as though in this case, I want to say they don't want you to attain knowledge about them. Because oftentimes when people feel some type of way about themselves and they feel as though you can see through them, they will put out negativity towards you so you won't see the negativity in them. If that makes sense, like negative behavior or falsities to distort your perception, right? All right. Now we're going to go ahead, we're going to do the thoughts, faith, and belief cards. We're going to go ahead and bring this to a close. I have the wheel here, the wheel. As you can see, this person is pregnant or what have you. You have a rooster here and you have a dog there. So let me go to my animal totems. So the rooster is a representation of, let's see if the rooster is even here. Give me just a moment. Let's see if I'm able to pull up animal totem rooster. And I'm going to just let you know what it mentions online about a rooster animal totem. So it says this vibrant bird is not just recognized for heralding the dawn, but also for its domitable spirit and keen awareness. As a spirit animal, the rooster reminds us of the significance of time, the importance of audacity in the face of challenges, and the beauty of standing tall with confidence. So I think you need to be confident, because I have the raven here as well. Um, when you have challenges that may come towards you that are unfavorable, um, you want to take in things that's going to be favorably for you. I have the dog here as well. So the dog is a representation of loyalty, protection, and friendship. So I think, as you can see here, things are growing up to show you those who are for you versus not. Now, I don't want you to feel paranoid or anything. It may not necessarily, it could be energy spaces, if that makes sense to you. So the wheel is a good fortune, a turning point, good gambling, and luck. I think the key factor here is, as you can see, this person is pregnant, and oftentimes we know that pregnancy brings about what, a new birth, a new beginning, or new knowledge. So I do believe revelation is coming to you by way of pulling of this wheel card here. The next one I have here is 10 of Wands. As you can see, this person is trailing here and they're blindfolded or whatever the case may be. So I think this is, as I mentioned before, that I think they're trying to shroud or to keep you from seeing the negativity within them. But that blindfold is going to come out. So 10 of Wands, as I have here on my cheat sheet, mentioned stress, exhaustion, too many burdens. I do believe that you are going to come out ahead. Things are going to work out favorably for you. Take note of symbols. As you can see here on this card, you see all these different symbols. I think that was the representation of the Asia card that is gold. Take note of the symbols or what have you, signs that God puts around. All right. And don't allow it to confuse you. Don't allow certain energies to confuse. Your purpose is to teach. I think it would be a teachable moment for you. I say you inspire young people to learn. I do believe that um, people will learn from your circumstance. They will learn from you. And so this is what I think is coming into the forefront. You're being honed in your understanding how to decipher information, not be so receptive or to believe everything they present. I mean, that's normal. Everybody don't believe everything. Everyone, I should say, do not believe everything that presents to them. But there's times where, it could be believable, right? So this is a mantra you want to say in times where there may be some challenges that come towards you regarding spiritually and mentally. Open to the universe. Says, I am discovering my worth and my ability. I have confidence in my value and my potential. I reclaim my inner power. I accept and love myself completely. Thus, I am open to the divine light of the universe. So I do believe that despite whatever negativity that may present to you, you ask God for the divine light. Shroud those who are trying to keep you from seeing things that's in importance to Him and in a favorable sense of the matter. So I'm going to go ahead and conclude this episode of Spiritual Sense doing the 3 card reading. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you're more than welcome to comment below. Till then, have a safe and wonderful day.